What up, man? What's going on, y'all? Hey, run this channel up, run this channel up, and run this channel up. I am your host, Trader Guru, and this is Trader Guru Sports Talk. And you can find me at Tremaine Shakars Brown on my all social media platforms. And also, like I said, you please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, hey man, let's run the channel up. And this is, like I said, this is Trade Guru Sports Talk. Let's get into it. It's the NBA Finals with Oklahoma City Thunder and versus the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs dominated the whole entire game. Spurs domination, man. Victor Wimby and the whole entire San Antonio Spurs team played lights out basketball, man. But Victor put the game on his back, and the game was on the line. But I thought surely that OKC Thunder was gonna come out at home and really take the game, but hey, and you know that the Spurs won this game, 111 to 103. Uh, the Spurs win this series 4 games to 3. Victor Wemby with 22 points. He was 7 for 15 from the field. SGA was 35 and 12 and 21. Let's talk about the philosophy of the game. Now, like I told you guys, I've been stressing the whole entire time, man. I'm gonna start with, let me break it down, let me digest Oklahoma City first. Oklahoma City, like I told you guys, with the key to victory against Oklahoma City was take out all the other key players that SGA has. Now SGA had 35 points. Like I would rather SGA beat me alone versus everybody else. But as you seen, everybody played man-to-man defense, turned up on the defense, and just now. One thing can say about SGA, the man made some critical plays. He made some tough shots. Hey man, he was giving all he got, man. I salute SGA all day long for the game that he played yesterday, man, on game 7. But he took everybody, but the Spurs took everybody else out with the defensive presence. Stephen Castle, Dylan Harper, like I said, was just a lot of, just the whole cast of the Spurs just came to play, man. And Victor, like I said, man, if you cannot stop him in the perimeter, if he decides for himself to take over the whole game, or just make some impact plays in this game, man, they're going to lose. And exactly what OKC did, they lost because Victor took it upon himself. Now I'm a fan of Victor now because Victor put the ball in his hands. And, hey, I'm finna bet on me, and I'm finna put the team on my back. And that's exactly what he did. He was killing them from the outside. And he posted them up. He did a old Tim Duncan backdoor shots off the backboard. Hey, Victor was killing them, and that's they got the momentum going for the Spurs goals. The whole team fed off his momentum, and they came out with vengeance, and they dethroned the defending champions. Cause I was saying to myself in a way too that I said, OKC gets in the finals, I think we looking at a verge of a dynasty to unfold. But like I said, man, the San Antonio Spurs, I told y'all, man, shutting down everybody else and let SGA just do SGA, and that's exactly what they did. I seen them kind of want to trap SGA a little bit, but it wasn't effective. Now, this generation of basketball is weak as hell, bro. I must say, because if you gonna press or trap a double team a man, make that shit present. Make him feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? And get him off his game. They got him off his game, but the man still put up 35 points. But like I said, man, Victor came to play. Victor Wimby came to play. Him, Stephen Castillo, Dylan Harper, like De'Aaron Fox. That's another key impact player. Them guys came to play, and exactly and so they just dominate the whole game, man. And so my thing is this that I wanted to ask y'all. To me, I felt like uh, did Jalen Williams hamstring injury impact the OKC Thunder? I think they really did because the guy, um, yeah, I think he hurt his hamstring. I think during the second or third game. I think maybe the first two games. I think he might have been hurt. You know, man. But I think Jalen Williams is a good six man coming off the bench of Oklahoma City. I think, and he one of the key ingredients to Oklahoma City offense. If SGA gonna get it going, but like Alex Caruso. Jalen Williams, like I said, and the oldest guys like Holman, he's just too damn soft. Let's just get that straight. Holman just too damn soft. I think I think OKC, um, I think they really need another shooter because they got some defensive presence. I think like I forgot the other. I think it's Gerard Williams. That he's inconsistent a little bit, but Jalen Williams, he he's like that second or third option. And Jalen Williams stats for this year was 17 points, 4.5 rebounds. He 5 for 5 in assists, and but he shoots 48.4% from the field goals. But I think in some cases that I think it might have been a different series if he was in, but I think Victor had their number. I think the San Antonio Spurs coaching staff had a game plan all along to the throne, SGA, and they did a hell of a job. I salute the entire San Antonio Spurs coaching staff but the throwing in the eight OKC SGA man, SGA man, that dude played lights out. He was exhausted. He tried everything in his will to get these guys going. But Al Caruso did make some he made some plays, but the Holman and the rest of the guys, them numbers they had, it wasn't good enough to beat the San Antonio Spurs in my book. So that's why the San Antonio Spurs wins. Uh, the the San Antonio Spurs wins the Western Conference Finals. They win. They are the Western Conference Finals. They are the Western Conference Finals, and they win the series 4 games to 3. And like I said, man, Victor Wimby had 22 points. He was 7 for 15 from the field. SGA had 35. He was 12 for 21. Now, like I said, the Spurs are the Western Conference Finals, and now we are looking for the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals are set. Uh, the New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. It is set, and the regular season series with that is tied 1 game apiece. And I think, you know, to me, overall of this series, man, like I told y'all, man, I predicted that the New York Knicks will win the NBA championship um, in 6 games. I really think they will do it, but uh, like I said, man, I know the Knicks had Robertson had a picking injury, but he's expected to play uh, the NBA Finals. The New York Bees got to come up big, but I think my impact players for the NBA Finals would be Carl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks and Victor Wembanyama for the Spurs. I think I want to see. It ain't like the old days. You see the big man go at it. A large one and Shaq, um, just like Rasheed Wallace or Kevin Garnett's, those kind of players, man. The B is going hard at it, but I think to me the different makers is going to be Jalen Bronson, Bridges, and Towns. Well, Towns got to have a big. If Towns can get like 20 to 30 points in that paint, man, the New York will win easily, faster. But the Spurs gonna give him a game. I predict the New York Knicks will win in this NBA championship in 6 games. I do get Spurs at least 1 or 2 games uh, on the the NBA Finals. Uh, cause like when I was looking up the stats and the series, it was pretty much kind of even. But uh-oh. But I seriously think it count Carl Anthony Towns has to come up big. Like the rest of the bench, OG has to come up big. Everybody got to play lights out basketball, man. This is for the championship. But Bronson, he gonna bring it. But like I said, count after the times, if he can produce like 25 or 30 points in that paint all the time, man. Which I think he might not do. If he could get 20 on every this series, man, I think the Knicks can pull it off. That's just my theory right there. But like I said, man, uh, I think kind of Anthony Towns had to play really aggressive to Victor, man. Like I say, that's the only way y'all gonna beat the Spurs. Anybody gonna beat the Spurs, man. Get Victor out of his game, man. Get him play aggressive with him. That's why I don't know why these days in time, man, the big man so damn soft. That's why Julius Randle didn't make it. That's why Rudy Gobert played so damn soft. That's why Minnesota didn't make it. You cannot play soft, man. You know what I'm saying? So in order to New York win or Knicks to win this series, man, they had to like I said, man, Carl Anthony Towns gonna have to throw him off his game, man. Or Malik Robinson, get one of them guys, one of them bigs to really just get him off his game, play aggressive, keep him on the outside, make him shoot them jumpers, man. And then that way, when you pressing on the offense, will start breaking down your defense, then you'll have the whole momentum. But we'll see. This is gonna be a very interesting game, but I think the basketball gods is finally giving the New York Knicks um, a chance to win the NBA Finals and also the experience too. The Spurs ain't been back in the NBA Finals since 2012, but the New York Knicks haven't been back in the NBA Finals since 1999 with Patrick Ewing, John Stark, Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, uh, um, um, Charles Smith, Charlie Ward. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, that's my thoughts and my opinion on this matter, man. But I like I said, man, I think the Knicks will win this finals in 6 games. Uh, like I said, Clint Anthony had to come up big, man. But shout out to your Spurs for winning the Western Conference champions. Shout out to Victor, Wimby, man. Shout out to Stephen Castle. Then the Harper, them guys play their ass off. Shout out to SGA too, even though he lost, he played his ass off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shout them guys out, man. And I'm not gonna be very long today. Um, but if I come on tomorrow, I got to touch on some football, man. I got to touch on some boxing. I'm just behind because I've been working like a lot of days, man, and I got to get my rest. I've been tired, but I'm gonna still talk about the AJ Brown trade rumors. I'm gonna talk about Kalen DeBoer contract extension, and I feel like why he shouldn't have got the contract extension. But I'm not Alabama. I'm not Alabama fan, but I'm just gonna break that down because I'm finna start getting to my SEC college football talk, and we gonna also gonna talk about the what else I got on the line the college playoffs extension. We already at 12 teams. They can't get that shit right. So now they talking about what 16 to 24 teams, and then you're gonna have the half of the goddamn SEC in there. So I don't think the Big Ten and the Pac-10, the rest of these guys uh, don't need to do that because I don't want to see these bullshit ass teams like the 1 year wonders like the Boys is and the Tulanes and like what is that? I'm trying to think. I can't think right now. The one the SMM, I mean SMU, yeah, SMU's the one hidden wonders, man. Because even though the SEC been like let me clear my throat when I say this, the SEC been dominate. college football for over 30 years, and the Big Ten, them folks of the Big Ten fan base trying to talk shit like we won the last three, man. Last what? Three? That ain't shit to 30 years. We talking about 30 plus years of dominance. The SEC still to this day still dominate the motherfucking college football. So don't get it twisted, man. That's why I'm doing my own motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? So I got to put the SEC on the map. I'm gonna talk about Texas. I'm gonna talk about Texas A&M, Georgia, everybody from the SEC. I'm gonna break down their schedule. We're gonna talk about it, and but I got to touch on that Caleb DuBois situation, man. University of Alabama gave him $85.7 million for 7 years, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I feel like he don't deserve it because I'm not, like I said, I'm not an Alabama fan. I ain't never been that. I ain't never been a fan, but you know what I'm saying. But I see that he is getting some good recruits. I must say that about Kevin DeBoer. He really getting some really good recruits out there. But you got to produce the talent on the field. You got to produce it. So you got to be. You can have all the the five star rankings, 4 star rankings. You know what I'm saying? But you got to produce. You got to produce that talent on the field. But I'm gonna touch on those subjects on another time, man. But like I said, man, please like and comment, subscribe my channel, man. Like I said, let's run it up, man. I am your host. Uh, Trade the Guru. This is Trade the Guru Sports Talk, and you can find me is Trader Google Sports Talk, and you can find me on my social media platforms, man. Man, Shakari Brown, Trader Google Sports Talk, man. Hey, man, run my channel up, man. Hey, man, I hope y'all have a beautiful Sunday. Hey, man, I'm finna get me some rest, man. I'm finna just take it easy and try to find me something to do, relaxing, watch movies or something. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So, other than that, man. Like I said, man, hey, man, I'm out, man. Holla at y'all. Y'all be safe, man. And, have a good summer, y'all. One.